nightmares in my head. I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner.
Welcome back to the channel. Let's go for a ride. Go for a ride? Yeah, let's go for a ride. Let's go for a nice ride. And remember, we are brought to you by viewers like you. That's a fact. You know? It's a fact. It's the only way that we can get to do this, you know, put the gas in and all of that fun stuff. And hopefully you like to participate. And little tip in the tip jar would be good. Okay? Because that's how we function. All right. Hopefully you like the shows. I'm upset at the last one. I enjoyed that one so much, and it's only 25 views. I mean, what the? And the other one, about 4 videos before, 10,000 views. I don't know what the algorithms are thinking, and I do appreciate all of the main people. You know who you are. The ones who believe in the site. Like, this is real, by the way. This is real, what I do. That's Spirit Box. Get out. Radio crosswalk 147190. You know, it's just gears up. You're hearing radio, I think. It works sometimes, I think. I'm not really bashing it too bad, but I gotta tell you, I know what I do is completely, totally real. What you're hearing is real. It's way in the background. Way in the background, you can barely hear it. Oh, that's no good. Why watch the channel then? The point is to be able to listen to these voices. If you want to really hear it, if you really want to hear it, you have to use headphones. Use headphones. Headphones. You use headphones at night, no air conditioning systems and stuff like that. We try not to step on any graves. We don't try to conjure up. We don't do any Ouija boards. We don't try to, we're not playing with the occult thing and burning candles and all this stuff. This is just a simple walk in the graveyard and let our friends talk. These are the people that were before. That's all it was. And some of it's pretty much small talk, isn't it? You think you're going to hear, there's a, you know, this is what's going to happen. I don't know if they can predict the future. But let's take a look. I'll just walk around for a little bit. Let's take a look if we hear something. All right? All right. Guess sweet you. Yes, you are. I know you want to see the bride. Me too. At the RV. Mary, can you hear me, Mary? Any spirit can speak into this. It's a recording device. In case that before your time. Everybody likes the old graves because it's kind of creepy, right? Kind of cool. 1935. You were born in 1864. Teresa, born in 1864. Can you still hear me even though you've been gone that long? You were Masons. Now, right over here, these 2 graves, they said it was vandalism. Right there, not a storm. Speak again. Let me know if it's vandalism. I know that you still visit your grave because I heard your voice the last time, both of you. Hawkins. Mr. Perez, can you hear me, sir? Let's go take a look at Nina. Wife of Mr. Bradford. I'm letting you speak. Please speak loud. Captain Williams. What were you a captain of? I'm going to try not to talk so much. This is the spot, I've been here before. The spot where I hear my baby boy, Cookie Boy, my pup. Yes, your animals go to heaven. Yeah. Man will lie with the lion, just like it says in the Bible, right? Nathan, can you hear me? Sweet Cookie Boy, come on. Can you bark? Bark for Daddy. Bark. Is my mother here? My beautiful mother. My personal mother. Is my mother here? I love my mother. How about my beautiful father? My beautiful father, sweet, sweet guy. No getting around it, no doubt about it. And Paul, my brother. Everybody liked you. Paul. My brother Paul, can you hear me? Say my name. My name is John. Did you see your funeral? Any spirit may speak now. Thomas Gill, are you okay? Is spirit life better? Is spirit life better than physical life? No sarcasm, you'll find out. I hear that all the time. But do you like it better? Send me an angel if it's real. Is there an angel? Are we protected by a guardian angel? Is there an angel that follows us around? Do we have a guardian angel? Is that real? Anybody can speak. We do not antagonize a spirit. We don't do that stuff. If you want, look, I go to the sites and they got 237,000 subscribers, right? And 1.6 million views. Because their best friend is outside of the house tapping on the door. Listen, what you're hearing is absolutely real. Absolutely real over here. Well, I don't hear nothing. Some people need to, they have to take their hearing aid off and then say that it's not happening. But the point is, it is. It's real. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being truthful. Some people just don't have good hearing. Okay, well, critical hearing. Well, of course, for me, it's going to be easier. I understand that. I've been studying sound all my life, guitar player. Okay? But if you have a friend that's a pro expert guitarist or expert musician that has to listen to an orchestra and pick the third violin out, okay, and say you're a little flat or you're a little, that person will hear it. That person will hear it. It's called critical listening. And after a while, you'll get used to it and you'll trust me on it, and you'll just have fun and just be able to view, right? Be able to view it and say, oh, okay, it's in pink. It's a girl. It's red. It's a guy. I find graveyards very peaceful. It's the new park of the world. If you want to go to a nice park, you go to a graveyard these days. They're getting ready. Nobody here is dead. Nobody there. But did you see yourself being buried? Somebody say yes or no. Say it loud. Say it loud, say it proud. What are we here for? Now, I'm not trying to be crude. Please, I like to pose all questions, because when you do questions, you get answers. What is life about? What's our journey? To create another spirit? To create another spirit? Sex? Is that what it is? You came down here, you met your mate, and you created another spirit. How dare you, sir? Yeah, I dare. That's what makes me unique. And the ones that say stuff like, oh, thinks he hears spirits. Prove it to you and every one of your family. You'll go with you, go to your grave or any grave you want to. It might not be your dad. It might not be the stone that I'm looking at. It could be a stone in North Dakota. Who knows? But you can hear spirits with critical listening nowadays. Of course, I might have, I might be what they call not a clairvoyant, but a clairaudience is what they call it. Higginbotham. What was your Bahnhof, bitte? That's French for how you doing. Did you see yourself being buried right there? Was anybody here murdered? Maddie Clark. Hello, Maddie. Do you want me to tell your family anything? Don't let anybody put you down because you're walking around a graveyard talking to yourself. How are you? You're not. You're talking to people. These are the people who were before. They were good when they were alive. Good. They died. Bam. Evil. Can't talk to spirits. Remember, if you can't talk to spirits, you can't talk to God. What are you talking about? God is I-S, spirit. And one who worships him in spirit and in truth may speak to him, or use the mediator between God and man, because nobody can have anything to do with God can have nothing to do with sin. Therefore, can have nothing to do with sin. You have the mediator between God and man. Who? Yeah, good fella. Jesus. I believe in Buddha. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not judging nobody, No. It's just the Bible is like 2,200 years old, and it says all, A-L-L, all knees shall bow. And nobody goes to the Father. Nobody goes to heaven except through me, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That's it. As you believe, you shall receive, by the way. Okay, it's a different day. I come back many times during the week. I want to hear you. Judy Ann is a ghost hunter. Did you ever hear of a spirit? Did you ever hear a spirit before you went to become a spirit? Kay, what did you die of? Kay, speak, please. As you know, I've got favorite graves. I'm here to just prove that there are spirits. You might not even believe in the things that I say. That's okay. You don't have to leave. I want you to stay. I do. I want you here. I do. You know? As you believe, you receive. So whatever it is right for you. But for me, certain things too. I have a right too. But there's certain graves I like to visit. Michelle, giving you your prayers. Michelle Pino, do you remember being murdered? Do you remember them strangling you? Sweet baby, 10 years old. And then right there. Bouchard. Oh God. Kathy. Rebecca Therrett. Therrett family. And Bouchard. Again. The 4 babies' mother that was killed married a Bouchard. I'm not going to blow my eardrums out, so did you meet up with Michael, Becky, when you crossed over? Well, going slow today there, kid. All right, you want to see the choo-choo? Hello, mister. So romantic. Why are we here in the first place? Is it to learn something? Learn not to murder somebody? To learn not to be disrespectful? To see what it's like when you die, you're going to feel what that person felt when you said that to that person. So you feel what it feels like to be told off in such a way. You learn from that situation, that experience. Is it to create another spirit? Do we choose to come here from heaven or from the galaxy, wherever? Do we choose to come here to be who we are today? Do we agree to that? If so, why would somebody agree to be murdered by Ted Bundy? Bit her cheek off. Oh, that's a nice thing. I'm going to go down there and do that. Don't know about that. Is it that good people come here from heaven? And the yin and yang of it all, the good and the bad, the heaven and the hells, that you, person from evil side, hell, let's say, materializes and become a Ted Bundy? Any spirit who wishes to speak, please speak now. I'm about to leave. It's just too warm. My beautiful bride would be with me if it wasn't so hot. 107, I think. James. Look at you. You are a ghost. And you are Casper, the ghost. Are you not? Now we know Casper's real name. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Casper, Benjamin, can you hear me? How about you, Kenny? Just posing ideas. When I'm talking, I'm just talking. We're shooting the breeze, right? We're having a conversation. It's okay. Some things you believe in, some things you absolutely will not. And I'm not going to. And that's okay. This planet might be just what I'm saying, a learning experience. Who knows? But perhaps, maybe, is this a shell? Is this a cocoon? Yeah? The Bible actually says, he says, he came here and manifested like a butterfly, a cocoon manifests into a butterfly. Yeah? And manifested here on this earth. Well, how dare you? Don't do that. We're shooting the breeze here. We're going for a walk. You got to pose ideas. You have to say point, counterpoint. In a gentlemanly fashion, if you would. You don't have to believe the way I believe. Come on. I gotta clock somebody over the head. You're wrong and I'm right. I'm not saying that stuff. Come on. I'm not saying that stuff. Come on. It's called conversation. Well, you talk about that, I'm not going to follow you guys no more. I said, well, deny me before mankind, and I shall deny you before my Father. Well, you got to study. Look, yeah, it took a long time. I finally proved it. I finally proved that there's an afterlife. There's spirits around here, and they're talking. Right now, I'm walking around, right? They're so subtle, I can barely hear it. Sometimes I hear it. Very rare, but I do. But most of the time, I know how to pick it out and bring it out so that you can hear it. And then you might not be able to hear it, but it's there. My sister killed that bad one. That's what the spirit said. Okay? It was about the 4 crosses right over there. And she said she suffocated her kids. That's what the spirit said. Was it her? Could be somebody in Alabama. But this is Mississippi over here in Biloxi. So it could be somebody else from Chicago. Who knows? But somebody said, kill that bad one. Well, the thing is, I showed it to my sister. Could not hear that. Now, to me, it's not possible that you can't hear that. It's so loud. It's so loud. In fact, I'm going to play it here for you right now. I thought it was a tad windy the other day, so I thought I'd come today. Ends up being 2 times more windy. But that's okay. We'll do a small little segment. You remember my bride? All right. Let's go ahead and do a beautiful session. There's a grave right behind us. See all those crosses right now? Right down there? Chill. Right chill. I've been to this grave. They're babies. They're babies. They're babies. They're babies. They're babies. And I asked her, she seemed to be embarrassed. It's a girl and her children. And I said, was there a crime? There was no crime. Couldn't hear that. Couldn't hear it. Now, if you can't hear it, give it time. Because my sister, I says, you need to go back and listen to it. Because Maria, my bride, was in the latrine way down there doing her hair, right? She was doing her hair. I played it, and she could hear it from way down there. She can hear it. So, I'm telling you, that there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Okay, let's do a little bit of a scan. It's in the tree. You know, to deny everything becomes a sickness too, you know. Don't deny everything that ever happens. Well, I can't explain that. Don't need to explain it. There are people that you see, ghost hunters, they go into the houses and they physically... One guy, he was a police officer and did not believe. Case closed, and was an atheist. And he went in there, and the woman who owned the house says, you can stay at my place while you're in transition over here. I'm going to Chicago or wherever it was, and she takes off. He's there, a policeman with his gun on the bedside, and he's starting to sit down on the bed to read a book, and he sees something like that go past the bedroom door. Now he knows she's gone. He brought her to the airport. Goes over there, there's nobody here, and notices the closet door's open a little bit. Well, I'll go over there and check. Opens up, there's nobody here. Shuts the door. Door pops open. Shuts it, it pops open slightly, and all of a sudden the door popped open, and a very, very dark entity. He says, the damn thing went right through me. And he says, I believe it now. I believe it now. Well, why do people go to church anyway? Well, who's to say, you know? It even says in old scrolls that they had found, he says, Jesus does not dwell in buildings built by man. Well, I think the reason for getting together in a church situation is that if you are in unison in prayer, remember the brain is a battery. Water, salt, like this. It's a battery. The brain is an electrical battery. And when you put many batteries together, you can start a car much better. You can get where you need to go, and you can make things happen a little bit better. You know, and of course having a clean pineal gland. What is the pineal gland? Scientists don't really know, but they know that it creates melatonin. Well, melatonin is going to help you sleep. This way you can sleep. Otherwise, you're not going to get to sleep. But it's in the center of the brain, and it's funny that the Pope's staff that he has, you look at it sometimes, not the circular one, but the straight one, looks like a pine cone. And I always thought it's pine cone. But apparently, it's a pineal gland. It looks like exactly like a pine cone, so maybe it is, who knows, but it looks like a pine cone. Any spirit can speak. I'm listening, as Dr. Fraser Crane would say. Don't forget to share that, huh? Don't forget to press share. Let's push this thing through. Just posing ideas, just talking, having a conversation. Me and you. Me and you. The us and we. Both together. Like a bird with a broken wing. But together, we can fly. Any spirit can speak. Try to give them some space to speak. Cookie boy. Can you hear me, boo-boo? My sweet cookie. My beautiful Shih Tzu. My pup. My dog. Bark if you can hear me. I've asked before, do children grow up in heaven? The answer is yes. Okay, I just heard a voice for sure. Behind me. That's another thing. I don't get it. A lot of the spirit says behind you. Well, step in front of me so I can see you. You know? It's always behind you. You know, they're shocked just like you're shocked that you can hear spirits. Come on. Are you a crazy man? Do you have a tumor? No. They're shocked too. You can hear me? You can hear me? I can hear spirits. I'm going to stand here for a couple of minutes. Any spirit who wishes to speak may speak now. It's your voice. No, it's not my voice. Not my bride's voice either. And there's a drummer. Can you hear me, sir? You said you're over it. Drum playing. That's the last time I came here. You said you were over it. What type of drums did you play? The type. Did you have Zildjian cymbals? Keep talking. What do you want to tell your parents? I ask you now, how did you die? Sailing takes me away to where I'm going to. And I take it you like to go sailing. Can you hear me, Mr. McDonald? I'm listening. Do you want... What type of boat did you have? Do you want me to tell your family members that you're okay? Speak now. Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree if you still want me. Oh, my mistake. Thomas McDonald. Do you remember that song? Okay, don't want to make the video too long. I mean well. Hopefully anything I say doesn't offend. It shouldn't. Unless there's some sensitive piece in you that needs to be fixed. Because no, I'm not meaning nothing. I'm actually a nice guy, to be honest with you. What an ego! There you go. Yeah. It's like Arthur Fiedler once said. No, as a musician, no. I'm not egoed out at all. I'm egocentric. That's what he said. I guess you have to have some kind of ego, I would think. I only wish the best for you. Can you hear me, sir? Captain Romeo. My brother-in-law. He drives one of those tankers. Is that what you drove? Billy, were you a gambler? Captain Romeo. All of you were captains of some sort. Frankie, what type of boat did you have? Okay, I'm going to take off now, and I can guarantee you, just this little walk, you can hear spirits. Do you only hear spirits in the graveyard? No. Summertime, high noon, at the beach. You're at the mall. If you can clear all the people out of it, it's very hard to hear, but I can pick it out. You can hear them, even at the mall. You know? To see the rare sighting when it's hot out. The bride, my private weather girl. So, Kim Johnson, hello there. You get to see you get to see. It was too toasty warm for her to come out, but she's here. New subscriber, thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate it. Karen Wilson, you too. Karen Wilson as well. How are ya? New subscriber, a new crypt keeper, one of the gang. And don't forget, Tina Cola. Tina Cola is in the house. But everybody, where are you from? I want to know exactly where you're from. Where's everybody from? All right. Hey, I'll see you next time here at Crypts, Graves, and EVP.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner.